All right, I'm ready. I needed some little suavemente, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm just playing. I needed some good music. But as you were listening to music, what's good? We back at it again. So who was here for the 11 a.m. class? Who was here for the 11 a.m. class? I'm not gonna white on white, the little red rose. You know what I'm saying? Um, me. What's up? What's up, yo? I love how everybody gets active because it makes me active, and then I just get hyped, and then you know what I mean? I just be lit. All right. But if you were here for the 11 o'clock, type a one in the chat if you liked and you were able to track the way I was teaching. Type a two if you were like, bro, like, can you please? If you type a two, let me know why it's a two. Am I going too fast, or you just like, what is it? So I can listen again. I'm doing this for you guys, so it just can help you guys. Why is this so? It's so dark. Damn. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Have trades and profits right now because of 11 a.m. class. Yes, I love it. I missed it. Again, if you type a two, let me know why you were lost in the first place. It was too fast for me. Got it. Okay, I'll slow it down for you. I got you. We need more of this. I'm here for you. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. I'm gonna do this. All right, so let's go check it out real quick. All right. So this was the 11 a.m. Eastern markup. This was 11 a.m. Eastern markup, fam. And check this out. I know it looks like a lot. You're like, bro, what the hell? This looks like a colorful thing. I mean, I got these cool little yellow things because it just made it look cool. So you can't teach me. You can't like teach me all these things because then I just start overusing them. So that's besides the point. But did I record it? No, I do not record my sessions. But one thing I'm going to start doing that I might be offering because a lot of people want my recording. All right, this is the problem. I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to be 100% transparent with you guys. Be 100% transparent. The problem was when I was having recorded sessions, people will come in, grab all my recordings and leave. And they will start selling them out to other people. They will start charging other people to use my video. Like, it was crazy. Listen, it was bad. So people were basically getting scammed. People would just, I was basically giving scammers more material. You see what I'm saying? So, bro, it's bad. Listen, it's bad. It ruins it. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm going to start doing is, I was going to offer for my elite members, all right, make my as NFTs. Ooh, that'd be smart, Jazz. But what I might start doing is for my elite members, I'm going to put them in a separate chat, right, in a chat, where the videos, you can forward them, you can record them, you can do all that stuff. And now, since you're elite, now you get access to all my recorded sessions. All right. So now you guys are part of a chat because for being elite, because it shows me that you're committed, right? That's what it shows me. Someone like, bro, I'm with this. I'm here to change my life. So what I'm going to do is put you all like basically in the chat, all the elite members. Again, I'm working on it. Put all my elite members in there. Give you all my recordings. You guys can literally watch them over and over and over again. All right. So that's like my gift to you for actually investing in yourself. All right. Cool. But again, if you're not elite, don't be like, oh my God, I never get to see Alex. No, I still going to get on live with you guys and teach you because that's why I'm here. You guys trusted to join OBG because you trusted the fact that we were going to educate you. Cool. Cool. All right. So let's break down the 11 a.m. Eastern, okay? Working my way up there, already upgraded a rank. Shelly, I love it. Great job. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, so for the elite members, right, we're going to drop the stuff in there. But let's go over this, fam. You guys ready? Let's go over what we saw with EJ. Okay, I know I got a bunch of circles here. So what we ended up doing a top-down analysis, right? We ended up doing a top-down analysis for my people that weren't here at 11. And we established that, listen, daily was on an uptrend, right? We went up in the hour. We understood, right? What was the situation here? We can easily move this here. Make it cooler. No, I'm going to just leave it there. I'm just leave it. Okay, we established, right? This is an uptrend, right? But as we went down, what did we notice, right? What are we supposed to mark, fam? You know what? Let me go to the hour. We had the uptrend, and what are we marked up here? Right? We had this right here. So what are we doing? We're trapping the market, correct? We're trapping the market. Okay? So that's what ended up happening. Instead of coming here, and what happens? Consolidation started happening, right? Basically, consolidation started happening. But as we went down to the 5 minute, what did we do for the 5 minute? What did we do for the 5 minute? We did the same exact thing, correct? You see how I marked this up, right? Mark this up, mark this up. And what did I tell you happens when it breaks out of something like this? When it breaks out, what's going to happen? When it breaks it, what's going to happen? Either way, what is going to happen? It's a win-win situation for everybody. Let me know. If you went 11 a.m., so you should know. If you didn't, we're going to fight. All right? Basically, a breakout is going to happen, okay? A breakout, get in your hands. Say everybody type in the chat. A breakout is going to happen, all right? And when did I tell you you enter the trade? When did I tell you you enter the trade? When the confirmation breaks, closes above, right? On the retest, I love it, right? On the retest on the confirmation candle, right? And then go. It's a win-win situation. So that's what happened here. On the 5 minute, what happened? It was, the 5 minute was right there, right? It's a nice little downtrend, but who always wins? Who always wins? Yes, the 5 minutes is cool, but who always wins? The later time frames, right? Those later time frames are always going to overpower these smaller time frames. Okay, but for you guys, it's okay to do this, right? It's okay to do this. So you have this. Look, you have your 5 minute. How many points of contact do we need to form this? How many points of contact do we need? I got you, Obodo. I got you. I promise. 3. Obodo, I saw your thing, right? You're struggling with entries. Listen, that's like 99.9% of people's problems, entries. So you're not alone, okay? You're not alone, I promise, right? So now, right, we got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what happened? We're on an overall what? Later time frames, we're on an overall what? What is EJ on? On an overall what? Which direction? Uptrend, right? Uptrend. No, uptrend, Melissa. Remember, right? Look at the 4 hour. Look at this. Look at this beautiful thing. With an uptrend. Uptrend. Later time frames, uptrend. So now, right, you have to be careful, right? Because look, on the later time frames, you can have a temporary downtrend. Does that make sense? Type of 1 in the chat. That makes sense, right? In the lower time frames, you're gonna have temporary downtrends. You can have those. That's okay. That doesn't mean that it's on a downtrend, right? That doesn't mean that it's on an overall downtrend. Let me correct my words. Doesn't mean you're on an overall downtrend. It's just saying, oh, listen, a 5 minute trying to do the boogie down and just be on a little downtrend real quick. But since you guys are smarter, right? Since you guys are smarter, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be like, you know what? I know the overall trend is up. I know you're doing this overall downtrend here. I'm gonna go ahead and drop, right? I'm gonna draw my line. Alex told me in his class that when it breaks and it closes above the line, and I'm gonna go in at the retest of the next candle and take the call. Make sense? Make sense? Why is that important? Why is it important? You know what? I'm gonna show you guys a common mistake a lot of people make. I made it too. So don't think this is a shot at you. I did the same thing when I first started trading. So welcome, right? Let's say this line is not here. I'm gonna delete this line. Common mistake. Be like this. Oh, look. This is a floor, right? Listen, this is Forex effect. Listen, you can do this in any platform, right? How many people here would have put a line right here? Because look, right, we see multiple hits, right? We see multiple hits. You would have been like this. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Who here would have been like, oh, look, retest, right? Test. Let me know in the chat. This would have been you. Oh, yup, I'm gonna put a line right there. Shit. It's right there. It's smacking. That's what Alex said. It hit multiple times, right? So what happens is, right? Look, y'all saying, yup, listen, I know I did it too. So anything I ever tell you is because I did it, right? And then you're probably looking at this, you're like, oh, look, this is my zone, right? The bottom of these candles are my zone. When this comes in here, I'm gonna take a call, right? I mean, you guys coming wrong. You would have been like, yo, I'm gonna take a call and hopefully it's gonna keep going up because I'm on an overall uptrend. What the one step you missed? What is the one step you missed? What did I delete? What is the one step you missed when you did that? Listen, what's the one step that you missed that I just deleted? The one step, that trend line, right? That trend line, right? Understanding what is the market currently doing. It's cool to see what's happening in the later time frames, right? But you also got to understand what's happening currently. Are we in a current little downtrend in the lower time frames, right? So now you would have went ahead and marked this up. Let's remark it, right? This is what I had. I think I had something like this. Yep, I had something like this, right? Fam, this is HFX and Forex. This is both. This is marking up the charts, all right? This is literally marking up the charts. I literally mark up Forex and HFX the same exact way. I do it the same exact way. Promise. Same way. The only difference in HFX, I use smaller time frames to enter my trades. And in Forex, I use later time frames to enter my trades. That makes sense? Hopefully I have answered your question. All right. But since you guys are smart now and you would have drawn this, you would have known that, hey, do you think it's smart to enter a call right here? Yes or no? Do you think it's smart to enter a call right here? Even though we're in an overall uptrend, you think it's smart? Again, it's a floor. It's a floor. It's a floor. I see mixes. I see yes, no, no, yes, right? I see no. Okay, look, for my yeses, no. Why? Because what is going to stop this movement going up? What is going to stop it? If you were to enter this trade right here, right? If you were to enter this trade right here, what all my cool stuff? Bro? What the hell? Am I bugging? All right. If you were to enter this trade right here, let's just say, per se, right? And then it went up, but then it rejected and went down. And you're wondering, oh, why am I losing this trade? What the hell just stopped this thing from shooting up? Well, bro, look, you got this right now. There, it's on a what? Lower time frame downtrend. Exactly, right? The trend will stop it, fam. And that's the last thing you need. When you're entering a trade, you want to make sure everything's out of your way, right? You want to make sure everything is out of your way. Cool? Cool. That's how you play it. And look at this, right? Which time frame do you use entering Forex trade? If I'm swing trading, I usually use like the 4-hour time frame. If I'm scalping, I use like the 30-minute thing. That's what I do. Okay. Do we make trend line on wick or candle body? Great question. So if you have 5 bodies, 1 wick, Junaid, what would you put it at? If you got 5 bodies and you got 1 wick, where would you want to put your line at? Who would you want to put your line at? Let me know, Junaid. Who has more? Who's giving you more confirmations, Junaid? The body, right? So if you have 5 wicks, I did 4. 5 wicks and 1 body, what are you going to mark it up, Junaid? You got 5 wicks hitting a spot and 1 body there, wicks. There's your answer. Did that answer you, Junaid? Did that answer your question and what you should be going for? Let me know. You're welcome. All right, cool. But look at this, fam. Look at this. This thing is playing out since 11 o'clock in the morning, right? You could have literally took all these right here. And mind you, these are 5-minute candles. So let's even go to the 1-minute candles, right? Look at this beautiful thing. But look, right? You would have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clears. You would have had 6 clears here, fam. Right? You would have 6 clears here. And then on a breakout, close above, retest, boom, you would have had a massive clear. If you're feeling spicy, right? If you're feeling spicy, right? This is a what? What type of zone is this? What type of zone? It's a zone. It's 100% a zone, right? 100% a zone. Listen, you can sell it off, right? Listen, what did it do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You would have went another 6-0 into the sell. Another 6-0. But understand that what are you going against? Understand what are you going against? What are you going against? The trend. That's it. So if you can live with that, take it. Right? If you can live with that, take it. Forex, don't take it. Okay? When you're trading Forex, you want everything to be in your possession. Like you want the order block, you want the trend, you want the strength, you want everything in your favor to enter trades. All right? Especially with Forex. With HFX, listen, you can take these trades right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want a 6-0, you want a 12-0. You literally would be 13-0 with just 1 pair. So if you went 11 a.m. class and you stayed with this chart right here, you would have went possibly 12-0, 13-0 today. I'm not saying you should take 13 trades. I'm just saying hypothetically, especially if it's OBG boogie, right, he would have went 50-0. But that's besides the point. For you guys, well, my point is, you had 13 different chances to get into a trade and make money. All right, cool. So again, this is how you do it. So let's mark up another chart. Y'all want to mark up another chart? Is that what y'all want to do? Y'all want me to explain this a little bit more? Everybody cool with this, right? Mark up another chart. Let me know in the chat if you want to mark up a chart or keep going over this chart. All right, cool. Cool, another chart. Give me a second. I got to send this picture. Give me a second. I don't have a call at 4, so I can go over. So I'm in no rush. Unless y'all in a rush. I'm not. I'm chilling. I'm here to help y'all. All right, give me a second, fam. I gotta send this picture to my wife. She's gonna yell at me. All right, can you example more on order block? Sophia, we will move on to that. Again, this class, right? This class is, I know I have a lot of new people, so I want to be able to, you know what I'm saying, attack the new people and attack the people that have been here to perfect their craft even more. Okay, so boom. Good, and then we'll move on to order block. We'll move on to all that type of stuff, right? But honestly, if you really think about it, these are kind of order blocks. But again, I'm not gonna get into it. Cool. All right. Why are the lines too much, and what's the essence? What do you mean? What do you mean the lines are too much? Again, I'm just marking up a top-down analysis. That's all I did. I did a top-down analysis. That's why you see so many lines. Yo, Carol, I hate you, bro. I hate you, bro. Listen, we just got another cold trader, fam, in OBG. I'm telling you, we're like the Warriors when they added Kevin Durant. We just keep adding, like, we just stacked for no reason. OBG got so many traders, it's not even funny. Listen, Curl, fam, Curl, he's in the chat. He is a certified Forex trader. Like, he has a whole certificate. Literally, he is a qualified Forex trader. It's crazy. All right? He's a beast. But check this out. So let's go ahead and mark. Look at this, bro. We did that. We caught this trade in Forex. Yes, I'm gonna do another chart. I'm gonna do another chart, fam. Let's see. Look at this. See, look. These are my old charts, fam. These are literally my old charts, right? Look at these are my old charts. I do the same thing for all of them, right? What did I do? Boom. But let me make it white so you guys can see it. Look, what happened once it broke the trend? What happened once it broke the trend? It boom, and it died. This is why it's so important to mark up both sides. I mean, everything. These are literally old chart markups that just hit. Literally just hit. All right, same thing here. I have marked it up, right? Look, came up here to the back of my zone, and it just collapsed. I wish I would have held all of those, man. But it is what it is. Okay, but let's go ahead and find another chart, fam. Let's find a pretty chart, bro. Find a chart that I would actually mark. I will mark this. It's in consolidation for sure. All right, so it's in consolidation. All right, let's go ahead and mark up GBP-CHF. I don't even know. You know what? I'm not gonna mark that up. Let's mark up GBP-JPY because I don't even know why people even do CHF pairs. All right, so looking at this right here, what do we got? We're on the day chart. We're on the day chart. Fam, let me know in the chat how long do these candles last on the day chart. Each one of these candles lasts for how long? 24 hours long. 24 hours long, baby. A whole day. A whole day. What does that mean to you, fam? That means, listen, the structure over here is strong. So we got to find the structure, all right? We got to find the structure. So even looking back at this, fam, looking back at this, we can literally do this. We can even cut through that. Let me see what I want to do. Hold up. Let me see what I want to do. Nah. We can easily play off of this. We can ignore that and cut through that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ignore that right there. All right, so we're in an uptrend, right? We are in an uptrend. So again, it just tells you what? You're going to want to look for what? Right now, the current situation is on an uptrend, okay? So you got to be careful taking sales unless you get these confirmations, okay? So listen, I'm about to put you, right? These are things that you can do, okay? So, right, look, long term, right, we can have an uptrend, but even on this short term, how many points of contact do we need? How many points of contact do we need? Let me know in the chat. Listen, you know me, I'm gonna keep y'all involved because I gotta make sure y'all awake. All right. 3, right? So what do we have here? 1, 2, 3. So y'all look, you got this big uptrend over here, but if you know you're feeling spicy, right? You can definitely do this. I mean, me personally, if I'm trading forex, I'm trading I'm using this trend down here, right? If I'm trading forex, for sure, right? Even trading forex, right? You gotta understand the market moves. You know what I say? I don't even know. Anybody seen like Finding Nemo? You know when all them like turtles go through that one thing and they're like, surf, dude. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know that? Dude, right? Anybody remember that thing? Right? So even if you look at this, fam, this is how the market moves. It literally gets into that thing and be like, sure, dude. Right? It literally does that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, Obodo. Yes, you can. So right now, the market is in there. Does that make sense? Type of 1, if you see this is the dudes. This is all the turtles and stuff. Like, yeah, dude. Right? Literally. Literally, it's just going to sit there. Right? It is going to sit there. So now you got to wonder, right? The channel. Listen, listen. I like to serve, dude. I like making it in dummy status, right? I like to make it like where you actually remember. Like, you know how many people remember, oh, the channel? Nah, they're gonna remember the turtles now. And it's just easier to remember. Okay? But now you can literally leave it like this. But like, okay, cool, I got it. This is where you're in right now. This is what you're doing. Okay, this is literally what you're doing. So now what do I need to find on the daily, fam? What do I need to find on the daily? I need to go ahead and find what's a possible next rejection. The market is like a big spider web. I like that one. All right, I like that one. So I can easily see this. Do we see this? What did I tell you the wicks do? What did I tell you them wicks mean? If you're in the 11 a.m. class, what I tell you, these big wicks, these are good for us. This tells us what? This tells us what? Pressure, 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 right? And in this case, it's what? What type of pressure? Buying pressure, right? They're like, nah, bro, you're not going to break this structure, bro. You can get out of here with all that. We're going to push price right back up, okay? You got to come with a little bit more smoke, right? Cool. So now, can we all agree this could be your daily support, right? Day support. Let me know if you're tracking, please. Type of 2 if you're not tracking. Type of 1 if you're tracking, fam. Please let me know. Because I'm trying to go as slow as possible. I swear I am. I'm usually way faster. So I'm really trying to stay slow. All right, cool. All right. So now we can all agree this is our daily support, right? These are daily support. Even looking at this, again, I'm going to draw this just for the sake of me because this is how I do things. I ain't going to lie. All right. I'm going to come here. So the purpose of the lines is for resistance and support. D, I love it. There you go. Beautiful, baby. Right? These yellow lines are basically your trend, right? Or like all the smart people say, when you do these 2 lines, it's a channel. But it's more like a, if you listen, you got to watch Finding Nemo to get my term. All right. But basically what the market is chilling at, it's consolidating. It's in a current, right? Everybody knows the current just stays in there. That and this green line right here, D, is basically where the market continues to smack and reject. So that's so again, do not get confused by the lines. All we're doing is what? Top down analysis. Cool. How about the zone that looks like a double top just below the support? Right up here? Right down here? Is that what you're talking about? Ooh, you just noticed something. You just helped me notice something. Yes, you can definitely have more than one resistance. You just helped me notice something. Cecilia, I love it. You're a beast. You just helped me notice something. What do we see here? What do we see there, ladies and gentlemen? I better know it by now. Daily imbalance. And for all my new people, daily imbalance. If you want to, damn, who the hell is writing on my screen? Oh man, I gotta reshare, bro. I'm just playing. All right, so all my new people, listen, understand there's a daily imbalance right here. Why is that important to you? Why is that important to you, fam? Because every time there is a break of structure, the next candle needs to do what? Every single time. No matter what, it has to do it. And if it doesn't, it creates an imbalance. It has to retest, fam. So do you notice, for my new people, again, do you notice here, right? Here, broke through. This next candle never came here and retested for the continuation. It just literally said, yo, I'm out. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not into all that stuff, right? So for you smart individuals, right, you understand that the market has to what? It has to come back, right? It has to come back to fill the imbalance. Cool? All right, so that's, yo, Cecilia, I love it. Great job. I love it. I love it. I love it. So again, is this a daily support? 100%. 100%. But you have to keep in mind that the market could break this structure and go fill this imbalance. Cool? Type of one, if that makes sense, fam. Type of two, if this whole explanation about imbalance and those markups that I have right now makes zero sense to you. Cool. Makes sense. I love it. All right, so now let's move on. All right, let's move on. Let's go down to the 1 hour. Ew, what the hell is going on here? Let's go down to the 1 hour. Let's zoom out. Right, let's zoom out. So remember, you have the daily down here, right? You have the daily. We're gonna go look at this daily imbalance, see what it looks like over here. I would adjust, right? What do we do? What do we do every time? What do we do every time as we're going from top to bottom? What are we doing? What are we doing? We are what? We are adjusting, right? We are adjusting, adjusting. Like adjust, right? Reminds me of the Marine Corps. Adjust, right? So right now, again, I can see the daily trend all the way down here. I can see that. I can definitely see that. But I'm gonna go ahead and mark up. Because how many points of contact do we need, fam? Oh man, I hate when like this thing is zooming out. We need 3, right? We need 3. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get you so brainwashed. It's gonna be ridiculous. All right. So now, we all agree, right? This can definitely be a daily trend, hourly trend line. Okay. Because remember, each time frame has their own trends. Does that make sense? Each time frame has their own trend. They have their own move, right? They have their own thing going down. All I'm telling you is that those later time frames, they hold more weight, right? That's literally, it's like fighting the boss in a video game, okay? The later time frames usually gonna win, okay? But now I'm gonna go ahead and put my hour trend line. Again, if you're not practicing like this, you're not practicing. You won't get good at trading, okay? You will not get good. This is how you're gonna get good, okay? This is literally how you're going to get good. By marking up, making your chart look crazy, just see it. And eventually you won't have to put that many lines in there because you'll just see it because it's muscle memory. And now you can just be like, yeah, I see that. Yup. I don't even got to mark it up. I don't even got to mark up the trend because I can see it. I do it so much, I can see it now, okay? So again, this is just more for practice. So now looking at this, let's zoom in real quick. Boom. Right, we can see that it's respecting here. We got it, we see it, but what do we got to find? We got to find a hourly support, right? We got to find an hourly support. And we can see what is my best friend? What I tell you is my best friend, baby. What do I always like? Let me know. Remember, look, wick, what does that tell you? Whoop. Wick, whoop, whoop. Look at this. Boop, boop, boop. But what did I also tell you? Let me see who remembers. Pop quiz, 11 a.m. What did I tell you when you see so many hits in one spot? What does that mean to you? Let me see pop quiz for my 11 a.m. people. If you see 20 people hits, right, it's getting weaker. It's getting weaker, right? It's like a fighter getting punched so much that eventually he's gonna be like, oh, I'm out, right? So always be mindful of that, okay? Be mindful of that. So again, is it an hour support? 100%. Hour support. And it's also in combination with what? Right? It's also in combination with what? What do we have there? What do we have? What do we have? Trend line, support, right? Like, bro, it's like having like 2 rubber bands on. That makes sense? Abuba, right? You got the trend line, you got the hour trend line, and then you got the hour support. You put a circle right there. It's like putting a double rubber band. Cool? Sweet. So now, what do we need to find? Our what? Our what? Boom, 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 boom. Answer for y'all. Our resistance, baby. Look at that. Y'all getting tired. Y'all getting tired like, bro, I hate this guy. Our resistance. Our resistance, right? So now you got your hour resistance, right? You can literally say it like that. You can say it. And what did I tell you you always look for? When you see a big candle, what are you going to look for? You're going to go check it out. You're going to go check it out. I'm going to go check it out. I'm going to go see, bro, what's going on, bro? What is going on? What did you break? Right? Look, right? You look at these things and try to understand, like, bro, like, what's going on right here? And when this broke right through, right? When this broke right through, what did it create in the market? Listen, I'm going to brainwash you guys. I'm going to brainwash you guys because I'm going to make you repeat it so much that you're going to start talking in your regular life and just saying balance, right? You're going to lose your balance, you'll be like imbalance. You're going to say stuff like that. All right, so, right, creating imbalance. And what did the market eventually started doing? What did the market eventually do? It happened 5th May, 9 May, it came back to fill it. It dropped. The next candle never retested, right? 4 days later, it went back up to fill it. Make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully everybody's tracking right now. That's why it's just important to look at it. I'm like, oh, okay, fill the imbalance. We in there. We still good. Look, boom. We're tracking on this chart. Wow, the queen, yo, it's clicking, ain't it? See, I'm telling you, Queen's gonna have me in a background voice like this mother. Like who? Like what? So listen, I got you, right? So now again, all you're doing is breaking down the chart. Oh, our resistance, right? You got imbalance up here. I don't really need this lining up front. I'm gonna just leave that there. I mean, I can because it is a good spot, right? I can leave that there. I'll just put, nah, I'm not. I'm just leave it there. Okay. So now you got it there. Where we going? I'm gonna go to 5 minutes. See what's popping over here. See what's popping over here. And when you look at this, right? When you look at this, look at this. Sure did. Nova taught this, and I took the GA trade, went 200% profit. Beautiful, princess. I'm telling you. Listen, guys like Nova, listen. I'm telling you, anybody I put in front of you that's in OBG know what the hell they're talking about. Okay? I will never put nobody in front of you that was dumb. I'm just gonna be honest. So if you've heard from them, that means I feel like, yo, listen, they got credibility. Minute. What would you do? If this is your chart, what would you do? Trend. Oh my God. That's how I know y'all learning. That's how I know you guys are paying freaking attention. Bam, here we go. Bam. Just came in. Well, welcome, Stephanie. I'm just playing. Right? We did the trend. So now we're gonna do this. We're gonna mark it out. We're gonna be cool about this. 5-minute trend. Right? Because what are we doing? We're boxing in the market, right? We are boxing in the market. I see something else, but I'm really not trying to confuse you right now. I'm trying to just chill. But like if I was alone, I just probably lock it in even more, but that's besides the point. But now that we have our little 5-minute trend, because again, our overall trend is what? Our overall trend is what? Hey, I only do this, so I make sure you're paying attention. Up, right? Overall trend is up. Cool. And then right now for the 5-minute, the overall trend is what? For the 5-minute, the overall trend is what? Down. Right? Again, listen, it's all about knowing. Listen, love the fact that you want to know everything. You know those, like, you ever met a Hispanic grandma? How they know everybody's business, right? Like, be like that when it comes out to the market. Try to know the whole market's business. Be an abuelita. You know what I'm saying? Be one of them. Listen, but everybody loves that abuelita. You see what I'm saying? But they know everybody's business, boy. If you're going through something, they know it. It's crazy. It's like some sick talent. It's wild. Listen, my mom know everybody. She knows somebody, cousin. Like, it's just crazy. But let's get back to it. All right, so now you got this. Facts. Listen, all Hispanics like, that's my abuela, her nosy self. A chisme, ya tú sabes, right? So, okay, so cool. So let's get it. What do we gotta find now? What do we gotta find? What do we gotta find? What do we gotta find? What do we gotta find now? What's next? You guys got me. What do we gotta find next? Yo, give me a second. My wife is calling me. I know what's going on. Give me a second, fam. My wife is calling me. Yo, fam, give me a second, fam. I gotta give my daughter a pep talk real quick. I gotta get her hyped. Give me a second, yo. Yo, give me a second, fam. I'm sorry. I gotta tell my daughter real quick. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get her hyped. All right, my bad, y'all. I'm back. Now my daughter's doing like a talent show, and she has she's doing like she's singing a song, but then they picked her to do the Star Banner or whatever, the American, song. So she's all nervous, and she's a daddy's girl OD. So listen, I gotta pep talk to her. She needs to talk to me before she does anything. So I gotta, you got it, baby. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I gotta get in there. That's my baby right there. That's my little princess. All right, fam, let's get it. Let's get it. That's what I told her. Is it possible with the trend line lower? What do you mean? What do you mean, Trish? What do you mean? 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 What do you mean lower? Like the uptrend right here? Like right there? Let me know. Is your chart, it's your chart and your analysis? Yeah. Like another downtrend line? No, honestly, I like this one. That's just me. I just like it. This is me. This is the hour, fam. This trend line right there is the hour. Okay? So now, again, let's do it. So now what do we got to find? Now what do we got to see? We got to find our what? All right, we got to find our what? New one just came in. Yeah, I know you're late, but it's all right. I'm going to keep doing these classes again, Stephanie. Don't even trip. All right? Oh, you can't see my screen? Yeah. Can y'all see my screen? Why people are like telling me all this off the wall stuff? I don't get it. All right, cool. So now I got to go ahead and find the support, right? I got to find support. I'm going to go look in the back. Honestly, I'm going to go look in the back. Go look in the back. All right. I like this area, but we have to be careful. Why? I like this area, but we have to be careful. Why? What's going on here, fam? Right? We see this, right? We see this right here, right? We got rejections over here. Honestly, I wouldn't do it. I would bring it down. I'm gonna just be 1,000% honest. I'm gonna bring it down. I'm gonna play it safe, right? Because what happened here? What is it? Is this a good sign or a bad sign for us? This big wick. It's a good sign or a bad sign for us? It's a good one, right? It's a good one because it says a lot of people are waiting here with what? What are they waiting with? They're waiting with money, right? They like pushing market up. The buyer said, nah, bro, we in here. Get out of here with the structure, okay? So now we're gonna come over here. All right, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna adjust this. I'm gonna even go even lower. All right, the reason why, listen, I would be very, very cautious with this pair. I would be very, very cautious with this pair. Why? Because it's just too many candles breaking. Can I put my my line right here? Let me know in the chat. Can I put my line right here? I mean, it's hitting right here. It's hitting all this. Like all of these hit. Can I put my line right there? I mean, all these candles hit, right? I mean, it is, right? It is a spot. It hit. But what you got to be careful with is what? You see all these candles just breaking right through it? I will go up. Ooh, but remember, we're finding the floor, Rachel. We're finding the floor. Remember, don't ever chase the market. So, all right, let's go up. Let's see what if you go up. So if we go up, right? We go up. Would that be an aggressive if you did? Yes, Melissa. Great job. It would be aggressive. Why would it be aggressive and more risky? Because look at all these candles. Look what they do. I mean, look. I mean, are some respecting? Yes, some are respecting for sure. But you see all these candles right here that didn't respect it. What and what did I tell you? What happens in the past? What happens? What happens? What happens in the past? What happens in the past repeats itself. Happens again. So that being said, are you looking for quality trades or are you looking for aggressive, I hope this candle doesn't break like it did in the past type entries? That's what you got to ask yourself. You see what I'm saying? So always look for quality trades. Listen, quality trades is going to bring in quality money. And quality money is going to make you wealthy. Got it? Cool. So personally, right? I'm just going to be like this. Again, you're not wrong, Rachel. Listen, this is not wrong. This line is not wrong. But again, as long as you accept the risk that you can be caught up in one of these type of candles, go for it, right? That's all it is. So me, right, I'm going to start adjusting. I mean, I'd rather be like, you know what? I'm going to wait till you come all the way down here, right? Maybe all the way down here. And if anything, yeah, I probably just wait, right? Honestly, I just probably just wait, to be honest. All right. I would just wait till it came down there. I don't even like it. I mean, yeah, we got rejections there. We got rejections to the zone. So yeah, so we can easily say this is our zone, right? We can literally look in here, right? No, yo, I got you. No, you good. Where are you from, Alex? I'm from New York. Well, I mean, I was born in New York, but I was raised more in Puerto Rico. So like I'm from PR, but I live in New York now, right? So we got this. Can we all agree this is a cool little zone? Can we all agree this is a cool little zone? If you got something else, let me know. Listen, I don't mind. Listen, I don't get upset. All right. So again, you're just finding out what this market continues to come in and reject, right? Is it far? Are you gonna be like, oh my God, Alex, this is dumb far? Like, why the hell did I even market this chart? All right, we'll go find another chart. Set up alerts, right? Set up alerts that it tells you, hey, it's coming into your zone. Oh, let me go to that chart. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna put you guys on game. You know, my guy Fable, he had put me this a year ago. When you see a bunch of candles, I want you guys to go to lines. What did I say? When you see a bunch of candles like this, I want you to switch your chart to what? Lines. Lines. All right? Put it to lines. Why? Because it's going to allow you to see the market through all this clutter. All right? And what you're going to look for, is peaks, is what I call them, right? You're going to look for these peaks, right? Where the market, you see all these little pivots, boom, right? You got this one, major pivot here, boom, pivot, right? Pivot. But again, me personally, I'm waiting until it comes down here, right? Because I kind of like it the way it looks. Because even if you go on the line chart, right, you got major, look, a drop, rejection onto this line, and it shot to the moon. Here, look, big drop, rejected. Big drop, came into the zone, to the back of the zone, rejected. Came into the zone, rejected. Rejected. Came into the zone, rejected. Look at these. Rejection. Right? Do we see this? This is making it a little easier for you guys. And then you go back to the lines and be like, all right, cool. Look, now I got the candles. And you can use it. You know, it's just knowing that you have tools in there to look through these stuff instead of trying to figure it out and trying to mess with it. Again, if you see a clutter like this, fam, it's better to play it safe than try to force an entry. Cool? It's better to what? Keep it safe instead of forcing an entry. Good? All right, so this is one thing I was going to tell you guys, right? So even looking here, right? Even looking here, how many hits do we need? 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 Right? How many hits do we need? How many hits do we need? We need 3, right? We need 3. So what we got? What we got in the 5 minute? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see that, right? But what do you have to keep in mind? If we do this line right here, yes, it's a little aggressive, but it is a smart play. What do we have to keep in mind? This is a what? This is a 5 minute, right? Little short trend right here, which, listen, it's a higher probability of breaking, but can you find entries in this way? Yes, right? You definitely can. You definitely can, but again, just more worried about it more as it goes. All right, so here we go. So here comes GBP JPY. Who's stronger right now? Anybody know? GBP JPY. Now this is when we're gonna start jumping into strengths. I mean, personally, I like strengths. GBP, okay, JPY stronger. So JPY stronger. So with JPY being stronger, and in GBP JPY, oh, I should have told you to take this. JPY stronger, so you should have took this. All right. So when the second pair is stronger than the first pair, where does the market naturally want to go? Where does the market naturally want to go? Down. Beautiful. I love you guys. Y'all the best, right? Natural. Is that the all or be all? Is it going to go down just because JPY is stronger? No. Just naturally it wants to yank that way. But who's going to always beat strength? Who's always going to beat strength? What is always going to beat strength? Let me know. What is always going to beat strength? Structure. Structure will always beat the hell out of strength. Okay? Always. Listen, having the strength is just another confirmation for you to take. It's like a comfortable thing. You know what I mean? So, all right, so look, if I should have told you guys, but what are we gonna find in here? Now we're gonna, you know what? This is a perfect example to do the EMA slingshot. All right. So now the resistance, right, for the 5 minute. All right, 5 minute resistance. All right, so right here, I know a lot of people love the EMA. When I taught it like months ago, I know a lot of them actually use the EMA strategy now. I'm pretty sure. I don't know who uses it, but I know Easy uses it, and I'm pretty sure Cody uses it, and they just kill it with it, right? I literally gave it to that, and they ran with it, and they mastered the hell out of it, and they some beast with it. That's the whole point. Okay, so the EMA, this right here, I use the hell out of it. I love it. All right, so this purple line right here, this is my 200 EMA. I got you with the slingshot. I got you guys. This is the 200 EMA. What is it? Let me know in the chat. I need to know if you listen to me. What is this purple line? 200 EMA, 200 EMA. What does that mean? What does that mean? Alex, what the hell does even the 200 mean? What that tells me, basically the movement of the last 200 candles. Type of one if that makes sense. Type of two if you don't. Average of the last 200 candles. That's it. The last 200. Average. Up, down, whatever. Cool? Okay, so now that being said, if the EMA is above your candles, the average, right, movement, right, of these EMA, the last 200 candles is what? It's on a downtrend. Oh, on a downtrend. Damn. So if the EMA is above your candles, what is the 200 average movement doing? What is it doing? Where is it going? Let me know in the chat. Especially if you're new, please answer so you can get into your head. No, see, down, 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 down. So, all right, I'm explaining one more time. Okay, I got you guys, but I love that you're at least answering. So don't even feel any type of way. I love that you're at least answering. So keep answering, right? So EMA, if it's above your candles, like this, like a cool little thing, right? The last 200 are in a downtrend. Make sense? So now if the EMA is at the bottom of your candles, what do you think the average, the last average is going? Which way? It's going up, right? It is going up. It is going up, 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 up. Cool? Love it. Now we understand. So, all right, so now we're going to talk about the EMA. The EMA is magnetic, okay? The EMA is magnetic. Anybody watch X-Men, Magneto? Anybody watch Magneto? Right? Is that his name? I hope I got that shit right. I said that thing like I really knew. So Magneto, right? Magneto, right? What does he do? Every time he's there, boom, he's attracting, right? He basically attracts, he magnets things to in the metal, right? All this type of stuff. So that's what the EMA does. That's his name? Yeah, I got it. Thank you, Jericho. Thank you for supporting me. Right? So now the EMA, listen, can ruin your trade, especially in HFX. Listen, that thing can literally end you real quick. So that being said, when you're looking at the EMA likes to yank candles to it like a magnet. What does the EMA like to do? Let me know in the chat. What does the EMA like to do? Let me see if you heard that. Make sure you didn't miss that. Likes to yank the candles to it. Likes to yank it like a magnet. Right? Loves to yank it like a magnet. All right? Loves to yank it like a magnet. Oh my God, I just pressed this by mistake. Right? Okay, loves to yank it. So that being said, when you see the market yanking your candles, you're like, yo, what the hell? Like, why is this going up, right? Why is it doing this? What is going on? Oh, man. There's an EMA close to my candles, and it is what? It is literally yanking my candles to it. Make sense? Does that make sense so far? Okay, so now that it makes sense, so now that it makes sense, okay, that you know the candles are gonna get yanked like a magnet, what are you gonna do? You're going to wait till it overshoots. You guys ready? You're gonna wait till it overshoots your EMA. You're gonna find, you see this line right here that I put it? I put it at an overshot of the EMA, yank like a scorpion. Hey, yo, go ahead. Right? You see it, right? You see how I yanked over the EMA. See that? Type of one in the chat, you see it. Type of one in the chat, you see how I yanked over the EMA. The magnet over-yanked. It over-yanked it, right? And what you're going to do, right? With JPY being stronger, right? This 5 minute on a downtrend right here, right? The 5 minute on a downtrend right here. Look at this beautiful thing just play out. It literally overshot. It overshot the EMA, and your entry, it's at the overshot, not at the EMA, at the overshot, which is up here, right? At the trend line. Use that trend line. That's 608. Type of one in the chat, that makes sense. You're waiting for the overshot. You guys just got paid. I love it, right? You're waiting for that overshot, and you're going to get in up there, not at the EMA. Why are you not getting in at the EMA? Let's see if somebody can answer me. Why would you not want to get right at the EMA? Because what does the EMA do? It's a tug of war, right? It's a tug of war because it can yank it back up. Yes. So imagine this. Let's think about this, right? Because it can cross over, miss. Yup. So check this out. So let's just say I entered right at the EMA, fam. Right? And we understand that the EMA what? It's like a magnet, right? So now you're stressing. Oh, look, I'm gonna enter right at the EMA. But what is the EMA doing right now? It's keeping price near the what? The magnet. It is keeping price right at the magnet. So right now you're like, oh my God, I might get spiked out. This is dumb. Like, I don't even know why I'm doing this, right? Whatever the case may be. So now you play the overshot. You'll play the overshot. Yep, you're gonna get spiked out. Exactly. So you always enter right up here, right? Look, you enter right up here. And listen, be careful entering because it's already 4 o'clock, so the U.S. market about to close, right? So look, you enter right up. It overshot, right? It overshot to like 613, right? You enter for the sell. And what is the magnet going to do to this candle? Again, do not take these trades because it's 4 o'clock. The U.S. market basically is done. All right, and basically the market is going to become very, very, there's going to be no volume in the market. Okay, so please do not get greedy and trade. So, right, so when you caught it at the overshot, this magnet right here, fam, is going to do what? Just as bad as it pulled it up, is going to do what? Yank it down. And that's when the slingshot is active. That's why we call it the slingshot. Right, overshot, you entered here. The EMA, you're hoping that it what? Yanks it down and it performs that slingshot. Boom. That makes sense? Type of one in the chat. Somebody said cleared. I hate you guys. See, you guys don't listen, but I love you guys though. All right. So does this make sense? Like, are y'all like tracking? Like, y'all see how simple you can keep things, and then from here you can branch off and just add things, right? You can look at Nova's classes, you can look at Yvette's classes, you can look at Kylie, all these other different people, right? And just listen, find what works for you. And look. Right, you're using this, right? Look at that. You're using this EMA as your advantage. Okay, you're using the fact that you know that the EMA likes to yank things down just as much as it yanks things up. Cool? Cool. So when you're doing the EMA strategy as well, fam, please make sure that if you're going to take it for the sell, you really want this, you really want like the second pair to be stronger. And this, if you're using the slingshot method, you definitely want to make sure that you have strength on your side. Make sense? Make sure you have strength on your side. So GBP is stronger. I'm waiting for it to come down and then slingshot up. If JPY is stronger, I'm waiting for it to overshoot and shoot down. Cool? Cool. All right. Any more questions though? Do I have any more questions? Again, do not take trades. I already told you because the market just closed, the US market. So this thing is about to do the boogie down. It's about to be doing the boogie down. All right. So please be careful. I already warned you. All right. And look what happened. GBP just took over in strength. Again, this is why you got to be very, very careful. All right. Please explain that entry again. Again, right? You have this downtrend. You have the EMA. You waited for the overshot and you took the sell, hoping that the what? Yes, close at 4. Yes, Marcus. Yup, the US market. Right? So right now you don't have basically nobody open. So it's like, yo, there's basically no volume in the market. So basically everything's gonna be like that. That's why I personally do not trade from 4 or like 3:30 to like 7 p.m., 8 p.m. The market goes basically literally into consolidation mode. Why does it go into consolidation mode? Because there's no volume in the market. There's no volume. There's no money coming in and out. The market's closed, whatever the case may be. Make sense? Yeah, I'm telling you guys, the market is closing. So that's why I personally don't trade from like 3:30 p.m. Eastern to like 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Like you want to wait because at 6, the Asian market opens. It's just beautiful. Do you have entries on the 5-minute for Forex? No, I don't do entries on 5-minute strips. I don't. All right, so does this make sense, fam? Does everybody understand what we just went over? Yes, that applies for Forex as well, Laura. Yes. Yes. There's no volume. Listen, you need volume for the market to move, right? He said, I'll move the market for y'all. Go ahead, bro. Right? You need the market to move to make money, right? Like pit movements, right? You need it to shoot up, shoot down, but there's no volume in the market. That thing's going to be like, yeah, it's going to be like this. That's when you get those flat candles. Anybody seen those? You know those little flat candles that be like dead as hell? And then it open up a new candle, be flat. Boom, boom. Literally, that's it. Can you define what a slingshot is? I got you. So the slingshot method is this, right? And I can see why I rejected there because I can see that I rejected off of those 2 candles right here, right? But that's besides the point. But Slingshot is when it overshoots, Courtney, right? You set up that overshot when it's coming through the EMA. You find out that overshot. You get in at that entry, if it makes sense, for the sell, and then the EMA is going to yank it back down and slingshot it down. Does that answer your question? Hopefully that answers your question. For how many minutes? You can do 2 minutes. You can do 2 minutes. Yeah, you can do 2 minutes. Would you have caught that major uptrend with the 4 candles? Yeah, I mean, yeah, honestly, if I was alone, probably, right? If it made sense, I probably would have played it like this, to be honest. I would have played it like this. But that's just different, right? That's literally just, again, I don't want to confuse you guys. I don't want to get you guys into this crazy mode to start marking up hella lines, all right? So the 5-minute markup is for the binary then? Yes. All right? So now even looking at the 1 minute, right? Look at what we have. We still have this, right? But the 5-minute, what hasn't happened on the 5-minute little trend down? What has not happened on the 5-minute downtrend? What has not happened? Let me know. What hasn't happened? It hasn't broken out, right? It hasn't closed above. It has not closed, breaking commit. There you go. Exactly. Listen, it has not closed above our trend line. So what does that tell you? Yo, I ain't ready. Not ready. So if you're in this trade, right? Let's just say you took the trade. You're in it. Listen, you can stay in it until you see a confirmation that it broke. And look, what just happened? Look at what the trend line just did, fam. This is the power of the trend. This is the power of structure. Now, fam, and what does this mean to you right here? Oh, yeah, hold on. Find nothing. I don't even know. He's lost this shit. Right? What does this mean? What does this big old candle mean? What does that tell you, bro? We ain't ready, bro. We got too much money to push this thing down, bro. Get out of here. You're not built for this yet. Signing pressure, right? Be like, nah, bro. Push right back down. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And until this thing closes above and gives me a confirmation that we're ready to continue to go up, this is still valid. That is still valid. This is 100% still valid. Look, it did not close. It did not close. It did not close. If you zoom in, it did not close above the line. So this trend is still valid. This thing still needs to break. This has not bent yet. It has not bent yet. Cool? All right, sweet fam. Hopefully everybody learned some things, right? Again, it's all about mastering the basics together. You know, really looking at the market. But yeah, listen, let me know in the chat, type of 1 in the chat if you really got some value out of this, type of 2 if you're like, bro, I'm still lost in the sauce. I still need, you know what I mean? Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? We're still gonna have more classes like these. And again, we're gonna keep moving up. We're gonna keep moving up. Don't even trip. All right, don't even trip. We're always gonna keep moving up. If it broke, would there be a breakout? Yeah, if it retests, yeah. Again, it's a lower time frame, so you'll take the 2-minute trades off the 5. Yes, Jacob. Yes. You can even do it off the 1 minute. Sometimes I do it off the 1 minute. Depends on the how the market is moving. All right. Good. So look, like I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys the power of the trend. It's just happening right now, so I want to show you guys. All right. Look what happened. This is why you always have to wait. You always have to wait till candles close. You see the importance? Because I'm gonna tell you this: a lot of uneducated traders, not you guys, a lot of uneducated. Somebody said, "Cleared." I hate you. A lot of uneducated traders, when they saw this big old green candle, they were like, yo, press the buy, baby. Let's go. We're going to begin. When this 1 minute retest right here, we're going to go in for the call. We out. Yeah, somebody said good bearish Greystone Doji. Bro, listen, I'm telling you. So a lot of people jumped the gun, right? Oh, look, it broke the trend. No, it didn't break the trend. Breaking the trend, if it breaks and it closes, then we have a break of trend. But in the meantime, you got to sit there like this. Hurry up and close and tell me what you're going to do. And what happened? The uneducated, not you guys, because you guys are going to be very, very smart individuals. The uneducated got bodied here. They literally saw a big green candle like, oh, call, boop. And what happened? The trend is my friend. I love it. And guess what happened? Right now, they're in a rollover situation, praying to God that this thing shoot up and breaks the trend. If it breaks, it still has to retest 100%, Rachel. 100%. Can you go over where you would put in and take out? What do you mean? Like I would go in like at these lines, right here. So like I would wait, like me personally, again, I wasn't trying to trade, but you always mark up zones, right? I would have marked up the back of my zone back here because of all these candles right here, right? You guys see this, right? You guys see this, right? I literally would have marked up my trend. I would have marked up my zone there. All right, that's what I would have done. And that's the power of marking up your zone, right? That's the power of marking up your zone, because you could have took an entry here, right? And if there's no confirmation, you could have took an entry back here like OBG Boogie be doing, right? He'd be popping them back there, right? But look what just happened. What did the EMA do to this candle? What did this EMA do to this candle? What did the EMA do to the candle? This is our last thing. Yanked it and yanked it, fam, like a magnet. And yanked it like a magnet, baby. All right? You see how easy this is? Y'all see how easy this is? You see how easy you can make your life, fam, if you always do just top-down analysis, baby. 3 candle sequence on the 1 minute. Oh, yup. Yup, look at that. And it just dies. Came into our zone, died. Got it. Right? And let's say this. If you're looking at the 5 minute, right? Because again, I look at my 5 minute and you see this wick, right? This is how the uneducated body. I'm gonna help you out. So I'm glad Carol said about the 1 minute. Right? You're looking at this. What did you base your structure on? Which time frame? Right? You didn't go to the 1 minute, did you? Right? You did not go to the 1 minute time frame. You went to what? 5 minute, day, weekly, hour, right? So that being said, if you're going to the 1 minute, and this right here, because it closed above your line, does that mean that this trend was broken? Does that mean your trend was broken? Nope. 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 And the problem is, listen, I'm telling you guys because I've done it, right? When I first started trading, I'm like, oh, my trend broke. No, bro. Like, bro, you're using these later time frames. Did it break on the time frame that you marked the trend line in? Oh, no, it didn't, bro. My bad. I freaked out. My fault, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because the trend line's in the 5 minutes, so we have to base it off the exactly, Mish. Exactly. Same thing with the hour, same thing with the daily, everything. Wherever you mark up your structure, that structure and that time frame needs to be broken for it to like basically be invalidated or whatever the case may be, or validate an entry, so on and so forth. Make sense? So in this case, that 1 minute, yes, the 1 minute candle closed above a 5 minute line, right? But if you look at these candles right here, it told you, Lord, listen, we're going to come right back down. But again, that's besides the point. But then you go to the 5 minute, like, well, listen, I'm still in this trade. Why am I still in this trade? Because the 5 minute has not closed above my trend. So you know what? My 5 minute structure is still valid. I don't care what you're doing over here. I don't care what you did over here. This is what matters to me. Cool? Sweet. All right, listen, I love you guys. Everybody take care. I'll see you guys tonight. But yo, listen, have a great day. Have a great day.